Hey, good morning. This is Derek Demore with Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live. Hope you had a good weekend with the time change. It was tough to get up this morning, but looked at a little bit of RSI divergence and some spots to get in to go long, which turned out pretty effective. And now we're looking at opening bell, which our proprietary signals were for a long. It's still in this channel. Would have wanted a little bit of a discount. We were right at some lines that like this could have gone either way. So it seemed to me like it was going to be a back and forth type of a thing. I liked, maybe getting in right at 39.40. I ended up getting in at 39.36 right at market just to see what happened. And this is what went on. 39.34 would have been a really good spot. I took off a little bit. What I did is I ended up DCA'ing down at, hold on one second, let me show you. So I got into two contracts at 35.50, DCA'd two at 32.75, got out of two to stay safe. Then the next one, I took one up at 38.50, and then I think I got stopped out on the next one. So for a quarter point positive. So overall, let's call it 3 points. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's look at the dailies right now. So one of the things that we noted the last 2 days, we were in this nice up channel that we were, kicking over, doing channel basics, that it would, go up, gap, then come down, get in, and then take it long, come back, kick over, go down, take it up, go long, that kind of thing. And then finally we had one where it kicked over 2 days ago and went up first, failed to make an all-time high, and then it came back down, and then ended the day right, towards the top. You end up here, it kicks over, gaps up a little bit, and then it went up first, failed to make an all-time high, and then comes back down right to this 23.50 line. So now these are all new numbers. They're off by about 10 points because of the contract rollover. So this would have been, 33.50 on the old chart, and this would have been 59.25. It's like 49.50 now. So kind of reset our mindset. But this to me looks like we're having a turnaround. If this does not make an all-time high today and it ends up, anything blue, then we're looking at it starting to kick over, or maybe come down to the pivot point or the 21 period EMA. So on the M2K, it's a little different. The 930 came up to the 200 period, got rejected, and then reversed down. And now it looks like we broke a channel. We're turning around. Are we going to break through the 200, which would be a really bullish signal? Hard to tell right now, but a lot different. Let's look at the dailies and see where we're at. So very similar look to the MES, ES, where although this is an all-time high, so we don't have this wick, that came up 2 days ago that is an all-time high, and then we came up and kind of failed it. So we're still in this up channel. So on the M2K, this is looking more bullish than the MES, ES chart, but it all depends on where this ends up. And if it kicks over here and fails to reach an all-time high tomorrow or today, then, it does look like we'll have a pullback. So just, looking at some things, maybe the 4 hour real quick. It's all about this line right here at 23.25. If it gets below that, then, definitely going to come probably back down to right around 23.04. So we'll see. And lastly, the MNQ just busted through the 200 period, probably going to come back, test it, and then bounce to go longer. Opening bell was, it was above, it kicked way down. That was an interesting look right there. Kind of a fake out, take out all the people going long. Let's look at the dailies real quick. So we had an inside day yesterday, which, we're consolidating down. If this stays in this little channel or this little box that we're in, then that's going to pop at some point. Although this looks to me a little bit more bullish than bearish right now. We are well above the 200 period. We're kind of a little bit below the middle of the Bollinger. So that is a little bit negative, but the 21's crossing back above the touch, and it's crossing back above the 50, staying above the 89. So this looks bullish right now. It could come back down to that 12.8. I don't see it, but it could maybe come back down to the 850. But right now, getting above the pivot point in the 21 period and the 50 period is key to break through this Bollinger, middle of the Bollinger, and then I think we're off to the races. All right. Well, hopefully this has been helpful. Profitable trading, positive points. We had only 3 this morning, but we stayed positive in kind of a crazy market. And join us anytime, anywhere. Talked about RSI divergence, talked about a lot of different things, channel trading. So hopefully your acumen, your trader acumen is getting better, and we're helping you to become more profitable traders with position situational awareness and your risk management. So this is Derek Demore with Futures Demore and Futures Networks Live. Come join us anytime. Love to have you. Have a great day.